How would you describe your work style? Interviewers ask this question to better understand how a candidate approaches their work and what methods they use to complete tasks. This information can help the interviewer determine if the candidate would be a good fit for the company's work environment, culture, and specific projects. Additionally, the candidate's response can provide insight into their priorities, strengths, and weaknesses, which can be useful in determining whether they would be successful in the role they are applying for. Here are some related interview questions that may be asked along. How do you handle tight deadlines in multiple projects? How do you prioritize your work and responsibilities? How do you handle stress and pressure in the workplace? How do you stay organized and manage your time effectively? How do you communicate with your team and stakeholders? So, why is this question very important in any interview? This question is important because it helps the interviewer gain an understanding of the candidate's work habits, preferences, and overall approach to their job. This information can be used to determine if the candidate would be a good fit for the company's work environment and culture, and if they would be able to perform well in the role they are applying for. Additionally, the candidate's response can provide insight into their strengths and weaknesses, work ethic, and problem-solving skills. All of these factors are important considerations for any employer in the hiring process. General tips: be honest and genuine. Be truthful about your work style and preferences, as well as your strengths and weaknesses. Don't try to present yourself as someone you're not. Provide specific examples. Use real-life examples to illustrate your work style and approach to tasks. This helps the interviewer get a better understanding of what you're capable of and how you work. Highlight your strengths. Emphasize the aspects of your work style that make you an asset to the company and the role you're applying for. Be flexible. Show that you're adaptable and open to new work processes and environments. This is especially important in today's rapidly changing work environment. Be positive. Focus on the positive aspects of your work style rather than the negative. Avoid complaining about previous work environments or colleagues. Be concise. Keep your answer brief and to the point. Avoid rambling or getting into too much detail, as this can detract from your overall message. Research the company. Try to learn as much as you can about the company's culture, values, and work style before the interview. This can help you tailor your response to show that you would be a good fit for the company. Avoid this. Negative comments. Avoid making negative comments about your previous work experiences, colleagues, or bosses. Focus on the positive aspects of your work style instead. Overgeneralizing. Avoid using overly broad or vague descriptions of your work style, such as "I'm a hard worker" or "I'm a team player." Offer specific examples to illustrate your points. Being inflexible. Don't give the impression that you are not adaptable or open to new work processes or environments. Employers want to see that you're flexible and can work well with different types of people and situations. Being too critical. Avoid being overly critical of previous work experiences or colleagues. This can give the impression that you are difficult to work with and not a team player. Focusing solely on the negative. Don't only highlight your weaknesses or challenges in your work style. Also, talk about your strengths and how they can benefit the company. Being overly confident. Avoid being overly confident or sounding arrogant. Employers want to see that you're confident in your abilities, but also humble and willing to learn and grow. Sample answer. I would describe my work style as detail-oriented and proactive. I like to make sure that every task is completed to the best of my ability and that I stay ahead of deadlines. I also value effective communication and collaboration with my team. For example, on a recent project, I made sure to regularly check in with my team members to make sure we were all on the same page and to address any issues that arose promptly. I find that this helps to ensure the success of the project and a positive work environment for everyone involved.